Guys, it is Friday morning and I thought this morning that I would do a little bit of a day in a life and show you what my Friday is like when I go to school. I'm actually super duper excited about today because I love Fridays. Fridays are legitimately the best days ever at school and I'm excited for you to come along. So let's go to school. Hello, I am at school now and we have had our devotions for the morning. We have had our little staff meeting and now I am just sitting at my desk and I want to talk you through my day. So I'm going to spin the camera around and I'll tell you what we are doing today because we have a really fun Friday planned for today. Okay, so today first up I actually have non-contact, which is amazing. The kids have Chinese, so I'm gonna leg it to the staff room and do some work in there. Then we go to maths, we have worship, library, we're gonna do a grammar lesson, and then this afternoon, which is the fun part, we are going to do some finishing off work. Some of my kids might go to sports reffing and we're going to listen to our podcast McElroy Uncovered, go to art or have art and watch BTN, and that is going to be our day today. So you saw a couple of snippets of our maths lesson there for today. So we've been working on fractions in year 6 this week, which has been heaps of fun. So I did half rotations this week, half not rotations this week because we decided to do a project. And that math project had lots of problem solving questions in it, lots of adding and subtracting fractions, which we were looking at this week. So on the board behind me, we have some working, and it was actually really interesting because I made a mistake in our number sentence. And then the kids were like, what? You made a mistake? But it was a really great learning tool because we were able to look at our number sentence, re-look at the problem, and then look at what the problem was actually saying and be like, oh, that's what we needed to do. So that's kind of all of the learning stuff that we were doing for our exam in a few weeks. So I was really kind of happy that I made that mistake because it enabled us to have that learning experience and actually think a little bit deeper instead of rushing through the problem, which my kids tend to do. They tend to rush. But anyway, I will show you this maths one now. I can't remember where I got it, but I got it off TPT. It's this in the kitchen maths real world mini project, and it's all about baking and things like that. So I'll open it and I will show you. So what the kids have to do, there's heaps of questions about like adding and subtracting and finding out different measurements. So today we worked on this page, and as you can see, it's heaps of problem solving questions. So we actually only got through the first 2 problem solving questions. So I will see next week whether we continue on this problem solving booklet or whether it just becomes like a fast finisher booklet because we're actually moving on to percentages next week. So we'll see how we go. But yes, that's been my morning so far. The kids had Chinese this morning, so that was my non-contact. And then we had maths, which was really great. So after maths, after morning tea now, we have worship, we have library, we have our grammar lesson, and then it's lunchtime. So I will keep you informed as to what we are doing then. just had another really great session. We did worship, we went to library, we did some silent reading. We're using a program at the moment called My On Reader, which is like an online reading database the kids are really loving. And then we did some grammar, and we were looking at subject and predicate. So in that, we played a Kahoot, we watched a brain pop, and the kids really enjoy being that little bit more interactive with it. So what I wanted to do was I actually wanted to talk about how I use Kahoots in the classroom, because I know sometimes Kahoots are a bit of a contentious subject, but I really like using them. So in my maths lesson earlier in the day, we actually did a adding and subtracting Kahoot, and I did it like a lesson. So after each question, we stopped, we talked about it, the kids wrote their answers on the board, they had to show all their working out, they could work in teams and other things like that. And in our language lesson just then, we did a subject and predicate Kahoot. So that was more of like your competition normal style Kahoot that we just did. I will leave links down to those Kahoots down below because I really liked them. They were really fun and the kids had a really great time too. Anyway, it's lunchtime now. I'm on duty, so I'm gonna go have my lunch and do that. And when we come in after lunch, we have a great afternoon planned. Friday afternoon is my favorite. So if I take you over to my board, we're going to spend half an hour on our geography assignment, then we're going to watch BTN, which is my favorite, and then we are going to do some art. We have our Canberra art to finish off, and then we're going to listen to McElroy Uncovered, and I will tell you all about McElroy Uncovered this afternoon. So the bell has gone, the kids are out, they have been released for the weekend, and the weekend is here, which is super duper exciting. We finished the afternoon. It actually went really slow, but it was good. We listened to our podcast, we finished that. If you would like to listen to that podcast, it's on the ABC website. It was really good. The kids loved it, like loved it. Anyway, we're gonna start another podcast next week. There's a couple on Spotify that I will link down below in the description box that we are going to start. I can't say whether I like them or not because obviously we haven't listened to them yet, so watch out for future videos. I might do a big like podcast haul or something like that. But anyway, we did that, and we just did some finishing off our geography assignment and artwork and other things like that. We did actually end up watching BTN, so maybe we'll do that on Monday. No. We'll see how we go. But that was the end to a really lovely day, and it was nice, and it's been a good week, and I'm excited for the weekend, which is going to be great. But before I go and before I sign off, what I thought I would do is I'd actually give you a bit of a classroom tour, because a lot has actually changed since my earlier classroom tour that I did at the beginning of the year. I've kind of shifted a few things around and done like things are in different spots and other things like that. So I thought I would give you an update on what my classroom actually looks like now. All right. So at the moment, I am standing at the front of my classroom. At the front of my classroom is my electronic whiteboard and 2 other whiteboards. And I'm gonna flip the camera around now and show you what is actually in my room, how I use it, and what has changed since my classroom tour at the beginning of the year. Okay, so I'm going to start over in this corner here. Over in this corner, we have our boomerang desk with our 2 stools and our overflow of books and our term readers, and some picture books here too. So this is what is in this corner. On our wall, we have our expectations. You can find this on Gifted and Talented Teachers TPT, and I can't remember where I got this from. Sorry. These over here are our rules and our class consequences. So over here is kind of like our rules, consequences, expectation, what it means to be a leader, all the information in one area. We also have over here our stationery trolley with all of that, and we also have our desk dividers there as well. Like I said before, I've got my whiteboards at the front of the classroom, so my 2 whiteboards and then my electronic whiteboard. I also have this big floor space down the front here, which is great, and my desk over there as well. Over here we have their trays, and we also have 2 more seats that I have at my desk for student conferencing and just if they want to work out another place to work and those kind of things. So these are just overflow trays as well. Over here we've got teacher cupboards and storage cupboards. We have their book bins. So this is where they hand in all of their homework. We have some spare charges in this container over here. We have their art journals, and then we have our literature circle book bins as well. Coming to the back, we have our books. So this is our classroom library, and then all of the other overflow is at the front of the room. So this previously was in a different spot, but I've moved it here, which works a whole lot better. We come to the back wall, and obviously our back wall has changed. There's stuff on it now, which is great. So this is our internet safety display. We are reading Sally's story at the moment in our reading response for our term reader. So I have a little display up there. And then this was their artwork from term 2 that I've got displayed at the moment. We weren't able to display it in term 2, so I'm proudly displaying it now, because it is brilliant. And then I've got some artwork there that I need to put up as well. That's gonna go over here, fill that. Our standing desk has changed. It used to be over here, but there was just not enough space. So we've moved it to the back, and then the pillows are just underneath, and we have the stools there as well. If I come around here, our tables are still in groups because that just works really, really well for our space, and it's really easy. This wall has also changed to our geography display wall. We've got a big map, and these longitude and latitude are posters I found at Teachers Pay Teachers, and same with all of these. They are Teachers Pay Teachers as well. Oh, and that, and that. Okay, everything but the map and those are Teachers Pay Teachers. Just if you wanted to know, the blue backing is tablecloth, or like that plastic tablecloth from Target. These borders I got from Cotton On or Typo for super cheap. It was on sale. And then these borders I got from Target. They're like table runners, and I just cut them up. So that is a super duper quick classroom tour. I'll give you the full 360-degree look. This is home every day. So thank you for watching my video today. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you really like this day in the life content. Obviously, I can't film the kids or anything like that, or my actual teaching, but I hope this little glimpse into my classroom today was good. If there's anything that you would like me to see, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you liked, and I'll try and create a video on it. Please give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I would absolutely love that. It really supports my channel, and it also helps me to know what kind of content you like to see and what you like to watch, which is the same thing. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, night, wherever you are, friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.